For once, have you ever thought how one got a doctorate degree in education? At the same time, have you ever thought about how people get success and get the personal development? Greeting to His Excellency Dr. Li Cheng, Director General of BELTEI Group and the President of BELTEI International University, BELTEI Management Team, Honorable Judges, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. My name is Phen Tepy. Well, I started my learning journey with BELTEI International School. I remember that when I first enrolled, learning English was the hardest thing in life. Speaking English in public was a huge challenge for me. I swear I had English. But now, I'm currently a junior student in the Faculty of Education, Arts and Humanities, majoring in English for Communication. With my own personal development, I strongly agree with our Prime Minister Samdech Techo Hun Sen's wisdom, as well as my today's topic that goes by with no teaching is no education. No education is no development. Well, before going deep, allow me to define the key term first. Teaching is the concerted of sharing knowledge and experience of teachers who help the students to learn. Education is the process of acquiring general knowledge and the development of the critical thinking. Development refers to the progress of growth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna divide my topic into two parts and explain it one by one. First of all, no teaching is no education. Well, can you take a shower without water, ladies and gentlemen? Definitely not. So education without teaching is not possible, for it like walking through an endless mess in the dark with no flashlight. The teacher or teaching in education can be overemphasized as it is affected in our everyday encounter. Pakistani activists once said that one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. If this doesn't show that the education without teaching is incomplete, then I don't know what else would. Because a student can hold a book and a pen, but if the teacher isn't there to dictate the direction where the pen should go, then the student in question is definitely going nowhere. Hence, there's no education without teaching. Moving to the second part, there's no education with is no development. Education help the people in the country to be educated and help them out of the poverty, or in other words, into the prosperity. If the people in the country are well educated, they will have the better job so that they can use their skills to have the country to be developed. Education is the driving force for the national development, and economic growth are strongly depend on education. These both are playing great roles in developing our nation. Taking Singapore as an example. Singaporean government has transformed from a high unemployment rate country into a well-developed country, which is called as an Asian tiger, which is investing in human resources. In short, he gives his people education in order to develop his nation. Well, some people stated that their success and achievement come from luck. However, to me, I strongly disagree with that, because if you just depend on luck, without commitment, hard work, and effort, how can you receive those achievements? Without teaching and learning, how can you receive the education and development? To be brief, our Prime Minister Samdech's wisdom have played a certain role for our Cambodian people to learn from, especially young learners. I personally think that this wisdom have paved the way for everyone to learn, teach, and transform our knowledge, not just for our personal development, but for the whole society that we are living in. The developing country is not just the government's job, but ours as the youth. We unify to make the transformation for our nation. Thank you.
Primarily, let me pay my high respect to His Excellency Director General, Senior Vice President, Management Team, and participants. Hello, Tepy. I have a
Hello.
question. It's a long question. Listen carefully. Nelson Mandela says the most powerful weapon in the world is education. So, do you agree with this? And in what way?
So I strongly agree with this quote. Education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. Because with education, we can, for our own world, our individual world, we can change from, we can get out of their poverty into their prosperity. We can change our world. And we can use the education to make a change, transformation in the society that we are living in. Thank you.
My high respect to His Excellency Dr. Lee Cheng and good morning.
Good
Phen
morning,
Tepy.
Richard.
Yes. So no education is no teaching is no education, and no education is no development. So what is your philosophy of teaching?
My philosophy of teaching. The meaning of teaching to me is the sharing knowledge and experience to the other. And the teaching here is not only for the teacher to teach the student, but we can, the term of self-learning also as the teaching that we use the knowledge that we have to teach ourselves and the classmates too. So the teaching here is a very big word for me, not just the job of the teacher. Thank you.
BELTEI International University, the future of global leaders.